We talk a lot about commitment, and I think that, we can't talk about it enough, that and trust, of course. But tell me a little about what you think commitment in marriage is.
I think the known universe is 95 billion light years. And I think commitment in marriage is that big.
Mm-hmm.
The magnitude of what we're saying we're going to do is enormous. It's overwhelming. And we really don't understand it until we're in the mix of it, right? We get married. We're saying, look, I'm going to love you. I'm going to be faithful. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to take care of you, all these things. And then life begins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where, we're having to work hard to pay the bills. We're raising kids. By the end of the day, right, you kind of flop on the bed and fall asleep. You just tried to survive the day. And so the idea of commitment, making it through all of that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Look, there's plenty of handsome men and plenty of beautiful women in the world, right? The idea for the next 50 years, I'm faithful and loyal, even in the midst of hard times in the relationship,
Right.
right? These are the magnitude of those type of commitments and the self-control, right? And the determination, the idea of grit that you have to have,
Right.
is 95 billion light years big.
Yeah, for sure.
And the divorce stats prove that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Overwhelmingly, people divorce.
Well, and people
Not
don't like to
because
do
we're-
things that are hard, and it's hard to,
To make it work.
right, to make it work. There are those days that,
Listen, my alarm will go off at 5:30 in the morning every day
mm-hmm.
to go work out.
Mm-hmm.
And 99% of the time I don't want to do it.
Right.
But I get up every day and I go do it,
Yep.
right? And so this is the idea, right? Getting
Mm-hmm.
people to stay consistent on their commitment is overwhelming. Look, people aren't consistent on a diet,
Right.
right? They're not consistent about cutting the yard every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a real problem, and really trying to wrap your arms around the commitment that you're making when you say I do
Mm-hmm.
is difficult. We train our soldiers in boot camp and various places about firefights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is great, but they get their ultimate training when they're in a firefight. And,
Right.
it's easy to talk about marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding day is one day, and it's a lot of
Mhm.
fun, right? 50 years is 50 years, where I'm saying, you're my priority. You're my number one. No matter what happens in life, I'm always here. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And just as humans, we fail a lot at it, right? We fail at commitment to anything, not just
Right.
this marriage. So I tell couples, right? I mean, you need to spend a lot of time doing some soul searching at a personal level,
Mm-hmm.
and really asking yourself, can I really, really, truly, right? The best I understand it, through, just dealing with my partner, to raising kids where, they're babies and
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have time in the day to take a shower. Do I really want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Do I really want to commit to that and make those sacrifices for a greater good, right? Building a great family,
yeah,
these
of
type of
course.
things. Do I really have the juice for that? And most people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
commitment's a big deal.